Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be me basically curating my lipstick collection. I want to make like a capsule lipstick collection of sorts where I just have some certain specific shades. Like ideally the number I would want to go with is like 4 or 5 maybe maximum, maybe a few more than that, but I want to keep the number under 10. And I also want to make sure that there are no duplicates in my collection. I have noticed this as a pattern with myself, that if I tend to gravitate to a specific shade, I usually tend to buy more newer shades in the same formula. So that is something that I tend to do. Not the same formula, I'm sorry, the same shade. So like if I'm exploring a different formula, I'll go for the same shade which I'm currently into, and then I end up having duplicates, which to be honest is not really that useful. If we think about, like, I mean, for content creation, yes, probably it is helpful to have different formulas, but as a consumer per se, if I have multiple lip shades which are all the same formula, it's not really that helpful for me. So I would rather have a lesser number and have a variety of shades and enjoy and use and love whatever I have. So this is what my lipstick collection looks like right now, and this is only my liquid lipsticks. I do have a few bullet lipsticks, lip crayons, etc., which I usually reach for those only during the winter time, and that is months and months away. So right now I'm only working off of purely, like, for the next 6 to, I mean, yeah, probably the next 6 months for sure, I'm going to only be working out of these lipsticks. I want to use up a lot of them. So we have our unofficial project pan, not unofficial project pan, I mean, I have an official project pan as well, where we are working on some of the liquid lipsticks, and I feel like even if I don't put them in project pan, I'm still using them all the time. So I will definitely use up some of these by the end of the year, but mainly I want to share all of these with you, tell you what my plans are for them, how they look on me. So I did film myself wearing all of these shades, and I took pictures for you. So when I talk about each of them individually, I'll make sure to leave pictures on the screen of what it looks like on me, how I pair the makeup together, like what blush I use with it, what eyeshadow I use with it, etc. So you'll see that as well. I wanted to make this video a little bit more helpful, and because I don't think lipstick swatches on my hand would be that helpful, I figured let me actually do lip swatches and share photos with you. So that is also there in this video. But let's finally dive into the shades, and let me talk to you about each of them individually and what I think about them. So we'll start with the right first. I have Plum's Truffle Tease. Now this one is actually, I believe, discontinued, or it's going to be discontinued, because I have checked the Plum official website, I have checked Tira, I have checked Nykaa. This shade is no longer available anymore, and that is so sad, to be honest. So this is something I will eventually use up, and then probably not be able to repurchase even if I want to. I love the formula. It smells really nice. It's got like a subtle vanilla sweet kind of a scent to it, but yes, it's a really pretty, I would say, nude pink shade. It's a great everyday neutral pink, so that way it is not too warm, not too cool, goes with a lot of different makeup looks, and it looks really nice on my medium complexion. And it's a shame that it is not available anymore. I feel like Plum will come out with a new liquid lipstick formula soon, so I'm going to keep my eyes peeled for that. But yes, unfortunately this one I will have to use up, and then I'm not going to be able to repurchase it because it's not available anywhere, you guys. I'm not even able to link this shade anywhere. When I wear it, I usually always link my lipsticks in the description box, but I'm not even able to link this one, so that's a shame. Okay, I'm going to put this to the side. Moving on, since I spoke about that shade, I want to tell you this shade from Miss Claire that I have, which is very similar to Plum's Truffle Tease. So if I do end up keeping this in my capsule collection, this would be the shade that I would keep, because this one is actually available. I can link it, I can repurchase it. I love the Miss Claire formula, and this one I would say is a little bit more muted. It is still the same shade that Plum Truffle Tease is. This is the number 02, by the way, you guys. It's called Dusty Rose, yes. And I feel like that's a very good description of the shade, because it is a dusty rose shade. It's a little bit more muted, not as vibrant, but yes, a really beautiful nude pink shade. And this one I think I'll consider it right now, so I'll keep it to this side for my capsule lipstick collection. So yes, we'll actually keep it here because I'm going to insert pictures over here. Okay, moving on. Next, this is one of my favorite lipsticks in my entire collection. This is Miss Claire's matte power lip color in the number 06. Now this one, when I did my lipstick tournament, lipstick ranking kind of a video, this one was like the top one. But I have been wearing it recently and I don't know whether it's old and it is like drying out and that is the reason why, but I feel like this has been fading, flaking throughout the end of the day. It doesn't wear as well as I would have thought. So that is probably one of the reasons why I'll keep it right now in the capsule, because I will probably try to find a shade that is similar to this one in a different formula. Like if I'm trying out newer formulas, I'll try to find a shade like this in those formulas and end up replacing that with this if I find a good formula, basically. So the shade is something I would like to have in my capsule because it's unique. I don't have a shade like this and I would want to have a shade like that in my collection. So yes, I'm going to keep this one also here. But yes, the color might be the lipstick might be replaced with a different formula but the same shade. Okay, I just want to quickly talk about this one first. This is K Beauty's Embrace. Now this one I have already told you I was not a very big fan of, but recently I have been wearing it more. I feel like because it's also a part of my project pan, by the way, I want to use it up and I want to kind of get rid of this as well because I'm not a big fan of the formula. But the shade, you guys, I feel like it plays tricks on me. Some days it looks really good. I also feel like this looks a little bit like it's washing me out initially when I'm wearing it, but then throughout the day it does oxidize and dry a little bit more on the pinker side. So yes, I feel like I need to figure out how to wear it and I can make it work for me, and then other days it doesn't work for me. But I don't think this is something I'm going to be keeping or repurchasing. It's so expensive, not worth it. The formula though I feel like is growing on me a little bit, so I might see if I can find a different shade. But then again, when I think about it, I'm like, if I'm picking up a different shade from this formula, it's going to be as expensive, and I'm not really sure if it's worth it. I'm not sure if it's worth the price when we have so many more affordable lipsticks which are like around the 500 rupee price range. Why am I spending like 1200 or even 900 on this formula? It does not make that much sense to me. So yes, I'm going to put this to the side, so not going to go into my capsule. Okay, let me change hands. This is another pink, and this is actually what I am wearing today as well. It's from the brand The Natural Wash, and it's in the shade Berry Much. So you can buy like a mini of this, which was around 100 rupees I want to say, or you can of course buy the full size. I got the mini because I wanted to try out the shade, and yes, I'm gonna have to stretch a little bit because yes. Okay, continuing with this lipstick. Okay, so this one, the shade is really pretty, and when I insert a picture of what I look like today, you'll see the lipstick, and I feel like this is a very vibrant pink shade basically that looks so pretty on the lips. I feel like it is a showstopper. I feel very pretty, to be honest, when I'm wearing this kind of a pink shade, and it is not like, you know, this one right here which is a nude. It's more pink. It's not got as much nude to it. It's more of a brighter pink, but not like a, how do you say, not like a poppy Barbie pink. It's not a Barbie pink, but it's a bolder pink, let's just say that. So this one I'm actually considering also keeping in the capsule. Over here I will put this one in the empty specifically because I have emptied up mine. Like today also when I was trying to apply it, it was quite dry. So yes, I do feel like this one I'm not going to be able to get any more use out of it, but I will I'll probably end up repurchasing the full size of this one eventually, not anytime soon, but eventually I do want to repurchase this one and then have it in my capsule collection. Okay, moving on, next we have these two. from Shop My Hues. This one is Saanjh and this one is Patakha. I'll start with Saanjh first. Saanjh is a very unique shade, to be honest. It's how do I say, it's like this basically, but it's got more of a coral tinge to it. I have never I don't think I've ever owned a shade like this, if I'm going to be honest. I don't remember, but when you see what it looks like on my lips, you will see how beautiful it is. I think it's going to look beautiful with Indian wear as well, and I think it is a very unique shade. So this is something I do want to keep in my capsule. I also love the formula of Shop My Hues. I have to be very honest, their formula is beautiful. It is so amazing, you guys, and I would highly recommend it in case you are looking to try out a new lip formula. The unfortunate part is that because it's a small brand, they don't go on sales or anything that often, but I think these two, when I picked up, I did pick them up 50% off. It was either buy one get one. I think it was buy one get one. That's why I picked up two. But yes, there are specific shades which they're probably trying to clear stock and stuff, so that's why it goes on sale. But yes, this shade, really beautiful. Highly recommend the formula in general, and I feel like out of these two shades, I would rather keep this one. Okay, now I wanted to save these two for the last because I want to kind of compare them as reds. Both of these are reds. This one is Patakha from Shop My Hues, and this one is Bloody Mary from Love Earth. Now, in terms of the formula, I will say Shop My Hues is better because it's non-drying, it's more comfortable. Love Earth is a little bit more on the drying side, so not as comfortable. But when it comes to Patakha from Shop My Hues, or no, it's I think My Hues Cosmetics. My Hues Cosmetics Patakha is a little bit more, I would say, neutral. Slightly leaning warm. Like if I'm comparing these two, this is warmer because this is more of a cool toned red. Now because it's a cool toned red, I feel like it's more flattering. And if I am not wearing this every day, I feel like the formula is not as drying. If I wear it once in a while, it's okay, but if I wear it consecutively every single day, then yes, it will dry out my lips. So in terms of the shade, I feel like I prefer Bloody Mary from Love Earth versus this one. So yes, even though initially when I was wearing this on its own, I did really enjoy it, but when I wore these two, not side by side, but like alternate days basically, I discovered that I enjoyed Bloody Mary more. So if I had to repurchase one, I would probably repurchase Bloody Mary in the full size, and this one I would use it up completely, but I don't think I would repurchase for that reason. So yes, if I had to keep one of these two in the capsule, I would keep this one in the capsule and this one I would put to the side. So yes, so far we have 5 lipsticks over here, which I feel like are all different shades, different undertones. They might belong to the same family of colors, like there are 3 pinks over here, but it is not all the same. Basically there are the differences among them which make them stand out. I would also add one more type of shade to the capsule, which would be like a bright, more bolder pink. For example, Soul Sister from Nykaa. For example, Miss Claire's number 06. No, this is 06, this is 02. I forgot the number. I had it earlier, which was a bolder pink as well. I should probably check my content because I have even swatched that shade, so I can tell you which number that is. That's basically a more bolder, vibrant pink. That is something that I definitely want to add back into my collection. I don't have any more of those shades, so yes, that would make it 6 shades which are in my capsule lipstick collection. So yes, these would probably end up getting repurchased or replaced, but the shades would remain, and then these right here I would use up, but then I would not repurchase any. So yes, that is that for this video. I really wanted to do. Okay, I accidentally cut myself off when I was filming. So I was saying that I really wanted to do something like this with you guys, kind of share, basically like take you through my collection, share my thoughts with you guys. condense my collection further, because I feel like while it is great to have so many lipstick options to choose from, it should not be like the quantity, it should more so be the quality. Like I should enjoy what I own, and then B, it should also be that I have a diverse collection. It doesn't make sense to have, you know, 2 to 3 liquid lipsticks which are all the same shade. I feel like at this point I don't have too many duplicates because I've kind of gone through and used up all my duplicates, but I also want to make sure that I don't add any in the future. So yes, I want to be very mindful about those things going forward. So yes, let me know if you want to see like updates on these, like when I add in more lipsticks to my collection. Maybe I'll do an updated like comparative video like this, basically sharing with you different formulas that I have, which ones are better than others, what I think about them, etc. So if you enjoyed this video, then let me know. That would mean a lot. So yes, that's gonna be it. Thank you so much for watching, you guys, and I'm gonna see you next time. Bye. Wow, I cannot wiggle my fingers and my fingers look so flat, I mean so fat, you guys, when I do it like this. Okay, so bye bye. Okay, these also look fat. Bye guys.